Hey, what's up, Tech Fam? Today we're diving into the wild world of DNA data storage. Yeah, you heard that right. DNA. We're talking about storing our digital lives, from those embarrassing selfies to the entire Library of Congress, in the same stuff that makes up you and me. Let's get into why scientists are losing their minds over this. First up, let's talk about data density. You know how we're always trying to cram more gigabytes into smaller devices? Well, DNA laughs in the face of your terabyte SSD. We're talking about storing an insane amount of data in a space so small, you'd need a microscope to see it. Imagine cramming 215 petabytes into a single gram of DNA. That's like fitting the entire internet into a sugar cube. And hey, if nature can use DNA to store the blueprint of life, why can't we use it for our cat videos and Fortnite highlights? I mean, those headshots are basically genetic code for being a winner, right? But seriously, the potential here is mind-blowing. We're generating data faster than ever before, and traditional storage solutions are struggling to keep up. Hard drives? They're bulky, fragile, and they degrade over time. Flash storage? Faster, sure, but still limited in capacity. DNA, on the other hand, is like the ultimate data hoarder's dream. It's compact, incredibly durable, and we're only just scratching the surface of what it can do. Think about it. With DNA data storage, we could have entire libraries, historical archives, even the sum of human knowledge, stored in a space smaller than a grain of rice. We could send massive datasets to space without worrying about weight restrictions. We could even create backups of our digital lives that would last for millennia. This isn't just about cramming more data into a smaller space. It's about redefining what's possible with data storage. It's about creating a future where data is no longer a limiting factor, but a boundless resource. Okay, so we've established that DNA can store a ridiculous amount of data. But here's the real kicker, it's also built to last. We're talking about a storage medium that can survive for thousands, even millions of years under the right conditions. That's right, your great-great-great-great-great-grandkids could be watching your TikTok dances long after your phone is turned to dust. Think about all the ancient artifacts we have today. Fossils, cave paintings, even ancient scrolls. They've survived for centuries because they were stored in stable environments. DNA is no different. Keep it cold, dry, and away from light, and it's basically good to go for millennia. Compare that to your average hard drive, which starts throwing up error messages after a few years, or even flash storage, which can lose data over time. DNA is like the ultimate data time capsule, preserving our digital legacy for future generations. And here's another cool thing, DNA is universal. It's the language of life, which means that any technologically advanced civilization, even aliens, what's up aliens, could theoretically read it. It's like the ultimate intergalactic message in a bottle. So not only is DNA incredibly durable, but it's also future-proof. Talk about a long-term investment. Chapter 3. Current challenges, slow and steady wins the race. Maybe? Now, before you go digging up your backyard to bury your hard drive collection, let's talk about the challenges. Because, let's be real, no technology is perfect, especially one that's still in its early stages. Right now, the biggest hurdle with DNA data storage is the speed. Reading and writing data to DNA is like trying to send a text message using smoke signals. It's slow, it's tedious, and it requires some serious patience. We're talking about a process that can take hours or even days to complete, which isn't exactly ideal when you're used to instant access to your files. Then there's the cost. Synthesizing and sequencing DNA is still a pretty expensive process, which means that this technology is currently out of reach for most people. Imagine having to pay thousands of dollars just to back up your vacation photos. Yeah, not exactly budget-friendly. And of course, we can't forget about errors. DNA replication isn't perfect, and sometimes mistakes happen. Imagine losing a few bits of data here and there. It might not seem like a big deal, but it could corrupt your files or even make them unreadable. But hey, don't despair just yet. Scientists are working on solutions to these challenges. They're developing faster and more efficient sequencing technologies, error-correcting algorithms, and even ways to make DNA synthesis more affordable. It's a work in progress, but the future is looking bright. Chapter 4: Future Prospects. From science fiction to reality. So what does the future hold for DNA data storage? Well, if the past few years are anything to go by, it's going to be wild. As technology continues to advance, we can expect to see faster sequencing speeds, lower costs, and improved error correction. We might even see the development of portable DNA readers and writers, making this technology accessible to the masses. Imagine a future where you can store your entire digital life, photos, videos, documents, everything, on a tiny DNA drive the size of a grain of rice. You could wear it as a necklace, keep it in your wallet, or even implant it under your skin. Okay, maybe that's a bit too Black Mirror. But it's not just about personal storage. DNA data storage has the potential to revolutionize entire industries. Imagine hospitals storing patient records securely and efficiently, governments archiving historical documents for future generations, or even space agencies sending massive data sets to distant planets. This technology is still in its early stages, but the possibilities are truly endless. It's a fusion of biology, computer science, and engineering, and it has the potential to change the way we think about data storage forever. Outro DNA data storage. The future is now, well, almost, so there you have it. DNA data storage is like the ultimate backup plan for our digital lives. It's not ready to replace your hard drive just yet, but it's definitely something to keep an eye on. We're talking about a technology that could change the world as we know it, and it's only a matter of time before it becomes a reality. Smash that like button if you found this interesting, and don't forget to subscribe for more tech madness. Peace out.